What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? I mean, this game is made by Yongshi, so it's not really a surprise. What's up, Jackal? What's up, Novus? How you guys doing today? Still a bit disappointed, but...
What are you thinking when you fall into a daze like this?
Still a little disappointed, but we're still gonna just ride through it. What's up? I really don't want to say your name wrong, so I'm just gonna say VN. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna continue this. We're gonna continue this story. Want to hear my luck when pulling? Sure. What did you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Let me guess. Let me guess. Do you have both Jingu and Linguang? Five Linguangs and 2 tin pulls. 1 Jinwu and 1 Leviathan. 3 5-star functors. Okay. Okay, I see. I see you.
Where has your mind wandered off to?
I mean, you're on my home screen. I don't know why that's a question. I wish I had luck like, well, actually, I don't even try to pull like that. I feel like I'm gonna get destroyed if I start using all that currency. But yeah, when Gingchen comes, I feel bad for you because you just used up all your luck, so yeah. Alright, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into it. We're going to get right into the story for the game. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I can't do that until I finish the story. That's the part that's frustrating me. Okay, yeah, it's just giving you a description of what each one of these things are. We can go back to that later. Alright. I think there is like 15 Yeah, there's 15. So we're gonna try and just go through all of these in one stream. But it is currently 7 p.m. If I don't complete this by 11, we're gonna have to make the number 3 of these and do them later. So yeah, let's just hope for the best. Let's try to complete this. Lingguang and Verdandi. Lingguang, you're gonna teach Verdandi this your almighty ways while she's still young. We arrive at Port Cart and meet up with Jian Bing to take an elevator for the long trip down to the ground level. The heavy metal door slowly raises to the sounds of creaking gears, and I begin to take in the land before me.
This is Shuheng's old town.
Where everyone used to live. We abandoned it after the Cloud Song crisis. Time has reclaimed what remains of civilization, with weeds and moss covering every inch of ground that humans once walked. Massive cracks in the roads, broken bridges, collapsed buildings, and holes like scars in the ground. The devastation was so complete that these modest signs of life barely disguise it.
It's so quiet here. No one lives in the old town anymore, nor do wild animals, but...
Oh, yeah. But we do spot Vizbanes from time to time.
There are Vizbanes here. Maybe?
Why'd you say maybe like that? The Vizbane threat is ever present. If we do find one hiding out deep in the ruins, we may not be able to get help in time.
You don't have to worry.
Lingguang and I can take care of the Vizbanes. As for Lin Yu.
What?
As for Lin Yu, what?
Just don't pee your pants if you run into one.
Damn.
Please. I'm not afraid of the Vizbanes.
Did they upgrade the graphics for this too? As Jin Bing and Lin Yu continue their bickering, Fer looks around for a little bit, then glances at the Mimir device hanging on my waist.
Is the Hether core here, admin?
Not so easy, I'm afraid. Mimir's still working on it now. The analysis is going well, but it'll take some time before the exact location is established, unless it really is right here in this part of the old town.
I don't mind waiting a day or two here if it works. Tianlu Traders has several safe houses in the old town.
For its cargo convoys to rest. Let's head for one of them. In contrast to the high-tech buildings in Yujing, the buildings here in Old Town are much older. Collapsed brick walls and fallen pillars are only witnesses of the past here.
This here used to be the main shopping street. And over there...
Under the boulder, that was a square. I used to practice martial arts there when I was a kid.
You see this anvil over here?
The ruins next to it was Boyang's blacksmith shop. Many of us still use the weapons he made over at the quad. I don't know why my mouth is fixed to saying other things than what I'm saying.
This alley here.
The Guanyan Street. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. I have a couple stories to tell about it too. All right, Vian, have a good one.
Deputy Jianbing, you seem to know this place pretty well.
I awakened quite early.
And therefore I had the opportunity to live in the old town for a few decades. Besides the Korg building, I know my way around here.
Yeah, Korg is really secretive.
No visitors are allowed on their premises ever.
Oh. Is it the same way in Einsof? That place is as fortified as a prison.
And it's never good news when we hear from them. Just a few days ago, they sent somebody to the quad saying that they're going to clear out Zhuheng. Ridiculous.
Huh?
What do you mean by clear out Zhuheng?
It means what you think it means.
Korg does not believe that the astral engine could keep Zhuheng safe forever. So?
They've decided to relocate the people to other Sapphire zones in batches.
How can they do that?
Are they just going to abandon Zhuheng?
Well, they clearly think they're right.
And that squad leader, Kanum? And that squad leader Kanum was just going on and on about it for the good of all Gaia.
Chief got him to leave eventually.
The Korg can say whatever they want, but they don't call the shots. We've got to wait for Zhiming to come back at least.
Ming? Oh, that's Lin Yu's master, right?
I remember she's the one who actually created the astral engine. Zhiming, isn't that one of the characters that's going to be shown in one of the newer versions that's about to come out? Yeah, I think that is.
Yes.
Zhiming should be the one in charge of this matter. However, Gungchun sent her to look into some serious issue in Shasvat. Yeah, they're referencing the stuff that's happening in the CN version right now. Gingchen sent her to look into some serious issue in Shasvat, and it's been a month since we last heard from her.
Zhiming's much more than just a tech expert.
She's also experienced in administration and naturally the best person for this job. Let's hope she returns soon. As they discuss these happenings in Zhuheng, I somehow recall the recent string of dangerous encounters in other Sapphire zones and begin to feel uneasy. Despite knowing that the Quad and Tianlu traders are protected by a lot of modifiers, I can't help but worry. Deputy Lingguang, is the person who built the Hether core still alive today?
No, she was a modifier too. Her name was Zhu.
I only met her 2 or 3 times at the Quad when she was alive.
She was good friends with Meng Zhang.
And had shared with them a part of her knowledge, but never the whereabouts of the Heterocore. All he knows is that Zhu had built several workshops out in the mountains.
The core could be in one of those workshops then.
I see. I'm sorry, but there's something else I'm curious about.
Please, feel free to ask.
We're a team now. If Heterocore was to be the heart of the Astro Engine, why could it be used to treat injuries? I can't quite wrap my head around it. I feel like I'm having a stroke right now. What the heck? I see Ling Guang's eyes darken with sorrow, and I stop myself. She smiles a little wanly.
As the Heterocore is designed to amplify computing power, it shall boost my divine power too.
Maybe I can restore the powers to our chief.
To be honest, I have no idea if it'll work.
I have no choice but to give it my best shot, even if that means giving all that I have.
Ling Guang.
I'm sorry.
I was appointed deputy by Gungchun because of my paltry medical skills in the first place. I think it's in the first place. I think this was a mistake. Paltry medical skills in the first place. This is what I meant to do. Hope everything goes to plan.
Sample matching, normal.
Wow, even here. Sample, yeah, I'm definitely like having some sort of stroke or something. Sample throughput, normal. Cross-sectional test, pass. Time reverse model, created. What's up, Queen? Oh, you're on 2 streams at the same time?
Huh? That was fast. Performing regression. Th 13 hours?
Looks like we'll have to spend a night here.
That's all right.
As long as we have a place to sleep.
The Tianlu traders always treats its people well.
You like the safe house? It's just up ahead. We turn our eyes in the direction of Zhang Bing is to the direction of Zhang Bing is pointing. A freshly painted two-story building stands in stark contrast to its surroundings. Wait, what are all those AGI Mecha doing around the compound wall?
Oh, those are AGI mechas created here in Shuhong.
To handle tasks on the ground such as collecting supplies, surveying, mechanical repair, and road maintenance.
What's up with them?
They keep running into the wall. Is there a system error? Let me take a closer look. No, Lin Yu, hold on. Watch out, something's wrong with the mechas.
If you seek to do harm, no medicine can cure you.
Come on! Not berserk AGI mechas again!
Bane energy?
Hey, nice time!
I'll send you off. Rise, wind and flames.
Now, slash!
Where am I supposed to go here?
I'm ready! Here we go! I'm gonna use this power to keep you all
Ready to
safe.
burn it all. Rise, wind and flames.
Slash!
Let me help you all. Take it easy. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Close your eyes, then you can truly see. Be careful, everyone. Though embers may perish, my flames shall burn eternal. Let me help you all.
No! You're never gonna penetrate my shield! Nice timing!
Ah shit, here we go again. Yeah, the same bullshit from the beginning of the game. These mechas going crazy. The bullets pierce the AGI mecha's chassis, tear apart the Bane energy protective layers, and shatter the cores. It turns out these mechas are nothing powerful. However, one skirmish ends in an even more unexpected way.
Watch out, everyone!
Behind us, Lin Yu lets out a sudden yell. I turn around to see her hurl something like a hand grenade at the mechas. She got grenades, bro. That little girl got grenades. But there's no explosion, just a pulse of light, and then the AGI mecha stop moving. It's as if their joints have been frozen by some invisible force.
Huh. Look at you. Not bad at all.
See?
Yeah, they're not explosive grenades, but still, it's still funny. Told you I'd be a help to all of you.
Miss Juning gave me some handy tools before she left.
I'm glad I had them with
I'm
me.
gonna take a look at the mecha's black boxes now.
Administrator, are you all right?
I'm fine. Especially looking at you. Yep. That was impressive. Even at Aether Gazer, very few can fight in a graceful manner like you, Deputy Ling Guang.
It's nothing compared to you.
I'm sure. I'm sure what they say about Administrator is true now. What's up, Aiko?
While courage is good, you must watch out for your own safety too.
It's too dangerous for a human like you to challenge the enemy head on like that. Rattling and crashing sounds. Zhan Bing tosses a lump of what used to be AGI mecha cores into the ground. Thanks to him, the mechas don't stand a chance of remaining in one piece.
AGI mechas corrupted by Bane energy.
It's the first time I've seen so many at once. Strange. Is this because of the quakes?
Administrator, looks like you're more of a sharpshooter than you let on.
Yeah, you know. Pew pew, you know. I got to be ready to defend myself at a moment's notice. Jianbing pats me on the shoulder, and the three of us gathered in a corner. Some distance away, Ver and Lin Yu are inspecting a mecha. Did you find anything, Ver? Lin Yu. Upon hearing their names, the two girls run over to me. Ver opens her fist to reveal a pale green crystal stone.
Look, admin.
This is Cloud Song ore. Look how pretty it
It's
is.
the only piece intact.
Even the black bosses didn't withstand Jianbing's attack,
This kind of cloud song orbits and mechas were reactivated.
and cannot be controlled by the astral engine. Don't let go of it or it could fly away. So this is Cloud Song ore. Why isn't it hovering? I fiddle with the crystal in Ver's hand a few times. It seems rather light, as if it's hollow inside. Another flip of the stone, however, it hurtles out of Ver's hand and balances at the tip of my finger.
There it goes.
Feeling hardly any weight on my finger, I grab it and throw it at the ground. The stone keeps on dropping and dropping as if sinking in water. Then its descent slows down to a stop in midair. It hovers there, unmoving. But just as I try to grab a hold of it again, it abruptly falls to the ground, like a puppet that had its strings cut. The fragile-looking crystal lands on the ground without a scratch. What's up, Bomb Frost?
That's just how Cloud Song ore is.
Its gravity behavior is constantly changing, with high hardness and toughness.
Back in the day, Shuheng was just like this little piece of Cloud Song ore.
At any given moment, no one knew what direction it might be heading.
Without the astral engine keeping the ore fixed in place, the 5 isles would have collided with each other long ago.
And the peace we've enjoyed over the last few decades would have been destroyed in an instant. Ver and I look up at the islands floating in the air above us, which cast long, colossal shadows on the land beneath. There are huge green crystals peeking out from the bottom of each of these islands, and every single one of them is 1,000 times bigger than the piece we were looking at. How'd this happen in Gaia? Please forgive me if I'm being rude, but does the quad have a plan if it should happen that the astral engine does stop working?
We'll be able to save the people, but the city will be lost if that happens.
I see.
No need for the doom and gloom.
It's the people of Zhuheng that make the city what it is. We can always start anew somewhere else.
Let's get inside now. There's an alarm system throughout the compound.
So you can rest at ease there. We make our way into the safe house decorated in typical Zhuheng style. The several bedrooms leading off of the living room. The house is easily big enough for the 5 of us, with simply furnished yet tidy rooms. We each pick one.
There's some food inside this storeroom.
Please help yourselves when you get hungry. Lingwang points to the only closed door in the house.
The house's control room is in there too.
Jianbing and I have checked everything. All the devices are working just fine.
We should rest up now.
In 13 hours at dawn, we move out again. Alrighty. No more Lingwang, just Vertandi. Late at night, I lean against the windows and look up at the sky. It has a touch of magic that one simply can't find in Einsof. Thanks to the airport's navigational lights, I can trace contours of the islands floating above. The insects chirp and buzz among the overgrown grass of the old town. Maybe that's what woke me up. I gaze absent-mindedly at the Mimir device for a while, hoping to fall asleep. What's that sound? I quickly glance at the time. Everyone should be asleep by now. It's Lingwang and Ver. Open the door to step into the living room. Only the doors of the storeroom and control room are slightly open. Ajar, open, same thing. A slit of light pours out of it. What's going on over here? Even from the hallway, I could smell an unusual, refreshing fragrance drifting from the storeroom. I poke my head into the room, only to bump right into someone.
Huh?
Oops, Ling Guang.
Administrator?
It's
late. Why aren't you in bed?
Oh, it's you. I can't seem to fall asleep. What is this? It smells good. Ling Guang is holding a small lunchbox in her hands. She reflexively hid it behind her back when we bumped into each other, but shows it to me right. God, I have to be having an issue right now. But it shows it to me right away upon hearing my question.
Oh, this.
I was thinking that we may not have time to prepare breakfast tomorrow morning.
The rations in the storeroom may be a little bland and dry, so I made some refreshments for us all.
Oh, lucky us.
Please don't expect too much. They're just meant to fill the stomach and to provide all the nutrients we need.
That's what you call a proper breakfast.
Administrator, I hear from there that you can get very busy at work.
But remember that the busier you get, the more you need to take care of yourself.
Not just physically, but mentally as well.
Ling Guang mentioned something about me having poor energy flow earlier. This must be what she's referring to now. Yeah, you can take care of me anytime you need to. Although I'm confident in Ling Guang's medical expertise and I understand her cares and worries, I have no idea what this poor energy flow is about. Please don't worry. Ver can keep me healthy and happy. She likes to take me places during the holidays, look out for me during training, bring me snacks when I'm too busy to eat. And when I'm in trouble, she's always there to cheer me on.
Sounds like the two of you are really close.
Well, Ver was the first friend I made when I joined Aether Gazer, and since I can't remember my past, she's my oldest friend
You
now.
mean you lost your memories?
You can't tell, can you? Even the docs at Aether Gazer medical department have no idea how to help me. I must have lost my memories after falling into the source layer. No one has any idea who I am or where I came from. Who knows if I'll ever recall my past. It's okay. You don't have to worry too much about me.
Doesn't it feel odd to have forgotten it all?
If I can't remember something, well, it's like it never happened to me. I still do perfectly fine now. Besides, I may not have lost my memories for good. Who knows, maybe I'll just wake up one day and everything will be back in my head. Ling Guang's expression softens a little, with a mild resignation in her eyes. Maybe she doesn't want to burst my bubble of optimism.
Overly positive patients can be quite the headache for us physicians, you know?
You don't like me being an optimistic in this?
Everything in moderation.
It's not good to put on a brave face to keep mum about the condition that needs treatment. Hold on, I need to change the AC. It just suddenly got super hot in here. Yeah.
Anyway, prevention is always better than cure, isn't it?
Believe me, I honestly just feel fine right now. I'm happy to have made all these friends at Aether Gazer to help everyone and fight the Vizbanes together. Maybe I hadn't had the chance to experience all these things before I lost my memories.
That isn't comforting at all. What I want you to pay closer attention to is not your now.
Not the now?
People say that our memories are the proof that we've truly lived.
And for that reason, they're worth treasuring. But I've seen someone who...
Recalling the past can be challenging in itself.
All that happiness, pain, love, hate, very often, the people we know as amnesiacs are people who actually chosen to forget. Are people who've actually chosen to forget. See, I'm like jumping over words too.
While the memories are your own, they may also be a burden.
I hope that instead of not caring at all, you can be more honest with yourself about the gaps in your memory.
Remember that the past is the past.
So no matter what you uncover, don't be too hard on yourself. No matter what I uncover, can I really not blame myself all that at that moment? I don't know. I'm unable to make a promise of this sort to someone who cares about me. All I can do is flash Ling Guang a smile. I hope I'm not out of line here, but I think the same can be said for you too, Ling Guang.
Me?
In this world, there are things we can do something about, and there are things we can't. Although I don't know Gengchen, I do know Odin somewhat. Since they're friends, they will definitely do something about Zhu Heng. Who knows? They may already have a plan. So, about Gengchen, you shouldn't be too hard on yourself either. I kind of blurred out the last sentence, recalling the tone of the self-reproach in Ling Guang's voice when she mentioned Gengchen earlier in the day. Ling Guang looks at me in mild surprise, although she doesn't seem... Oh, I thought I skipped a word. Although she doesn't seem offended, the atmosphere seems to have taken an odd tone. Don't you think I could try one of these now? I'm a little hungry all of a sudden.
Oh, of course, please.
I almost want to say it's going to be nasty. I almost feel like it's going to be nasty. I take a piece of cake from the box. It looks like a mini sandwich and a little like a puff pastry too. Oh no, it's good? I take a bite and a multitude of flavors explode on my tongue. You call this just for filling the stomach? What an understatement.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, it's actually good. Okay, I was expecting one of those situations where you got a pretty girl and she don't, like, when she makes food, it tastes like shit. I've only made this for the folks in the quad before. Gengchen thought it was a little bland and Jiming said it was too salty. What?
Gengchen always loves rich flavors.
And is always saying how meals need more seasonings. Wait, is this our first time putting seasoning on the food and it just suddenly tastes much better? Oh, we were saved. I keep reminding her that lighter tasting meals are healthier, but it's been decades and I don't seem to have convinced her yet. What's up, Bleep Bloop? Sounds like your chief isn't someone who puts on airs with others. To be honest, I thought I'd see her today. Unfortunately, she and Odin aren't back yet. If you don't mind me asking, what is Gengchen like? Gengchen is gracious. She's the true Thickie of the story. She is darkness and light manifested, okay? She's the whole reason why people started playing this fucking game. Oh, whoops, I wasn't reading lines. My mistake. Ling Guang thinks over my query for a second, then shakes her head with a smile.
Words won't do her justice.
You'll find out when you meet her. Further said, can he call you? Hold on, guys. I'm calling Further.
Shot.
What do you want, stupid?
Hold on, time out. I was like, do they want me to call him? Let me know if they want me to call him.
Are you streaming too?
I am.
You stupid.
Bro, I was trying, honestly, I knew you were streaming today. And so
yeah, you know I was streaming today. Yeah, sure.
I did. Listen, you're not listening. I was trying to get done before you started streaming, but you initially had it for 9 p.m. Why did you change it to 8 p.m.?
I didn't change it. I set it.
You did.
I set it for 7 a.m. this morning by accident, and then
you switched it to 9 p.m.
No, I changed it to 7. I was planning another stream and I canceled that stream. Had nothing to do with Aether Gazer.
Well, that's what it must have been then, because I saw 9 p.m. and I'm like, all right, perfect. I can go ahead and stream real quick. be done before this guy goes, and then send everybody his way. And then I asked the chat, I'm like, is this guy actually streaming right now? And they said, yeah, he's streaming. And I'm like, this guy wasn't supposed to be streaming till 9. Why is he streaming right now?
Because I can, and I'm a grown ass man. What you mean? What?
Hey, I heard you were simping hard.
Bro, Ling Guang, do you see that gracefulness? No. Not even.
No.
Ging Chun is even bigger.
I heard it was Gung Chen.
Oh no, Ging Chun. See, when she gets on the screen, you might even hear some barking a little bit. I'm not really sure. Like,
bro, I heard some noises humans don't normally make.
Hey, we about to make them today.
They said, I said, what he's doing right now. They said he's simping for Gung Chen right now.
Yeah, see, she mentioned she said something along the lines of administrator said, what is Gung Chen like? And I'm like, she's graceful. She's the whole reason people want to start playing this game.
You know what's so funny is somebody sent me art of her. Like they thought it was fan art. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know, that's how she actually looks in game. And they said, no shot. And I said, that's her skin in game.
Yeah.
Bro, they couldn't believe it.
Just wait. You're talking about a spending event.
That's what I said. I said, just wait.
You're talking about
actually looks.
You're talking about a spending event. This is an unprompted spending event from Yongshi. They don't even know what they did.
This is like the appetizer spending event before the actual spending event.
The thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. They literally hit you with a back-to-back. They hit you with Gung Chun, and then they hit you with the chicken green. I keep forgetting her name, but they hit you with the chicken. Zhao, bro. Bro, they hit you with a double whammy,
bro. And I've been telling people this. Like, the first time I saw Ying Zhao, I was like, yeah, she looks great, right? Like, she looks good. But there's something about her where the more I see her, the more I like her. I don't know what it is.
Okay, this is we're going.
Is anybody else on the same?
We're going Simp Nation real quick.
Anybody else on the same wavelength that I'm on?
Hold on.
Like, the more you see her, the more you like her.
Ying Zhao has a little bit more bounce to everything on her than every other character in the game. So I'm pretty sure you're just like, God damn, every single time that you see her.
Yeah, bro. Like, the first time I saw her, I was like, yeah, she looks great. But I didn't think much about it. But then I saw her again, and I'm like, well, wait a second. Yeah, nah, she looks really good. Mm-hmm. And then I saw her again, and I'm like, wait a second. I'm taking Tamias's his catchphrase, the God. GPS.
Oh God.
I'm like, yo, the GPS is kind of through the roof.
We're now learning from Tamias. Jesus, we are definitely a sinking ship here.
Territory. And then I saw her with the latest skill chain with effing Lu Wu. And I was like, nah, bro. Nah, she's the one. And so now I'm a Ying Zhao main. And I don't even have her. Yeah,
I got like 3 people. Okay.
And then she got her summoning animation. I'm like, that's it, bro. It's a wrap.
Bro, I have some friends that had their eyes like not even anywhere near this game, right? And I showed them Ling Guang, and they're like, okay, so they do got a little bit of some they got a little bit of some thickies here. And then I showed them Gung Chun, and I'm like, God damn. I showed Odin, and then they're like, is she also okay? I'm like, she's not playable yet though. And they're like, oh, bet, but is that where it ends? I'm like, okay, I got a few more. I showed Ying Zhao, and they're like, okay, that's enough. That's enough. These are mainly like PGR mains that are like hardcore, like into the like the deep end of the action. But then when they saw the characters, they're like, yeah, we're gonna tell me when 2.0 comes. All of them started when 2.0 came. Every single one of them.
That's what I'm saying is like, Ling Wang's great, right? Like she's great. And then when her skin comes out, that zombie skin, Halloween skin, whatever you want to call it,
bro,
that's phenomenal, right?
Phenomenal. Why you underselling her, bro? That's finger licking good right there. What you mean?
I was about to say I don't know what other saying I could say, but yeah, you topped it. Yeah, finger licking good.
Hey.
Him to the next level.
Hey.
But then I was like, Jinwoo's good, right? Too, right? Yeah. And then everybody's like, yeah, she's good. Yeah. But then I was like, but then we got Gung Chen coming. And they're like, yeah, and then they showed me the skin. And I'm like, yeah, that's in game. Like, that's not just fan art. That's like in game. They're like, oh, for real?
You do know they position it so Gung Chen is the character that comes out for anniversary, right?
Right. Yeah. They did that on purpose.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. 100%. But then I showed them, like you said, but then I showed Ying Zhao. And then they were like, oh, she looks good. And then I showed another Ying Zhao. Oh, okay. But like, it's like the more I don't know what it is, bro. It's like the more you see of Ying Zhao, bro, the more you appreciate what's going on there. And she might not be meta, whatever the case may be, but she is top tier.
Look,
she's like the one for me. And I didn't feel that.
You better watch out. Your wife here's the wrong thing.
Pump the brakes. I didn't feel that way when I first saw her. I was like, she looks great. But I don't know what, like, look at her more.
My man
like,
is falling in love.
Yeah, it's one of those situations, bro. It's like, the more you see her, the more you appreciate her. Does that make sense?
It definitely makes sense, because the more I look at Gung Chen, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Gung Chen's one of those too, bro.
Bruh, like...
And you know what's so funny is I was saying Gang Chen the whole time, and then I heard...
And then she said Gung Chen? Yeah. I've been trying to adjust my lips for it every single time her name pops up on the screen. I'm just like Gung Chen.
Bro, and then when I heard it first voice act in EN and they said Gung Chen, I'm like, hey, you ain't never gonna hear me say Gang Chen again. She was always gonna hear me say her by the proper pronunciation, bro. She's forever Gung Chen.
No. We treat the queens with absolute respect.
Most respect, bro.
We give them all the respect they deserve. Yes.
That's all she deserves is the utmost proper pronunciation, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yo, it's so true. It's so true. I have yet to call her Gang Chen since I've heard it pronounced properly.
I've messed up a few times, but hey, I'm gonna get it right now. Look,
bro.
I'm
bro.
loyal.
Since then, it's only been Gung Chen.
No. So you need to mess up every now and then so she can step on you. It's okay.
Hey, that's wild, bro. That's only something Darkness would say, bro.
Darkness. Absolute darkness.
Yo, I'm so happy I have you in this game to discuss this with, bro, and it's not just me.
Dude, it does suck that there's not many. It does suck that there's not many people.
Hey,
bro.
Listen, all I need is you.
Hey.
One thing I know for sure.
All I need is you.
Hey, Buki, we got it,
But,
Buki.
hey, Chrome Buki for days, bro.
Chrome Buki for days.
Yo, I had to call you. I said, this guy's streaming? No way. Are you doing story right now?
Yeah.
Hey, let me let you get back to it. I don't want to disturb you and your story, bro.
Hey, yo, anything for Buki, okay? They told Queen came in here and was like, hey, Further said he wants to call you. I'm like, say less.
I told Queen, I said, hey, listen, reach out to him real quick while I'm doing this. Let me know what he's up to real quick.
Hey, look. I'm gonna say this before I go.
Okay.
Hey, yo, chat. It doesn't matter if you're in mine or you're in Further's. Y'all better pull out them wallets when Gung Chen comes out, okay? I want to see them skins purchased.
Listen,
I want to see them. I want to see
Queen's been doing the work, bro.
What you mean? She been donating?
Bro, Queen showed me Queen flexed on me real quick right before you get to the story real fast.
Wait. Queen is one of the
Omega whales.
Yeah, like I was trying to think how to say it. Yeah. So if you
so Queen, so we were talking about the anomaly control, and obviously you haven't gotten there yet because you're still doing the story, but there's a nightmare mode, self-discipline. Everybody says Aether Gazer. This is for Chaotic chat, by the way. Everybody says Aether Gazer is casual, which it is, but there is some account checks. So one of them being Pass Grudge 9, that's an account check. But another one is being this new nightmare mode in self-discipline in the anomaly control. To be transparent, I got slapped by this a couple of times, bro, before I actually completed it.
You got slapped. I mean, it's normal for me to get slapped. You got slapped?
No, I got checked. Yeah, I got gut checked by this one. And not just once. I mean, a couple of times. Like, I thought I can come in here with my Lingwang Jinwu team, which is decently built out. Not fully built out, but pretty good, you know, to take on every other content. Hazard Zone Cleaning 20, Reoccurring Dream, Distorted Dream 2, whatever you want to call it. I could take on that team and complete every single content in the game, no problem.
You got them at 20k plus?
Yeah, no problems.
And you had trouble.
So I thought I can go in there with that team. Once again, decently built. Ling Wang's decently built. Jinwoo's pretty good built. And then my Hera is built. I thought I can go there in Nightmare, Self-Discipline, and smack it. No problem. I got slapped in the face, gut checked. And I'm like, okay, that's a gut check. So then I was like, okay, gut check. Let me take one of my best teams. That's my Thor, Living Soul Osiris, and Hera team. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to slap this team. Keep in mind,
hold on. Thor, Living Soul Osiris, and Hera?
Hera, yeah.
So it's basically just straight up buffing
the meta team.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and keep in mind my Thor's SS, Transcendent with the signature functor like level 3, fully warped out.
Are you buffing? Do you have it set so it's buffing Thor and through Hera?
Buffing
okay.
Thor. Yeah, buffing Thor 100%. And so that's my best team. So I was like, or one of my best teams. I'm like, I'm gonna go in there, smack it. I still lost a couple of times.
But you ended up getting
but I eventually beat it with that team. But I'm
about to get destroyed in this shit.
But I only beat it with a score of 77,500. That's my best score. Queen comes in the chat, and I'm showing the rankings, right? I'm showing like all the rankings and all the teams people have been using. And then Queen comes in the chat and says, "Let me flex on everybody." And she said, and they said, "I just got the highest score. Check it." And I said, "Cap." I checked it. Queen has the Queen's the highest on the leaderboard rankings right now.
Hey, yo, Queen. You know what?
At 141,000 with the Hell, Heimdall, and Hera team. So I said, Queen, you have to send me your build. How did you get this build? Queen's a whale. Queen whaled out on these modifiers.
They're all triple S?
Triple S, Omega, tier 5 with the signature functors, bro.
You are Omega-ing your freaking characters, Queen?
I think the Hell is Queen. What is Hell? Triple S? I'll tell you right now. Hold on. I'll tell you right now.
Wait, Queen. Hold on. Chill. We'll chill for a second. You're Omega-ing your characters? Yeah, you're nuts. You're how much money are you spending?
Hold on. Queen is.
Wait, she has a +7
Queen
signature functor?
Hold on. Omega Hell.
No, she doesn't. It's Queen.
Yeah.
Yo,
Queen Omega Hell transcend tier 5 on Hell. Yeah.
Yo, Queen, send me your. You're in my Discord, right? Send me your build.
Omega Heimdall, tier 5 on the Heimdall.
I want to see this. Send me. Yeah, you're getting exposed. Send me your shit. I want to see this.
Hold on. I think it's a double S Hera. Hold on. Double S Hera, but tier 5 on the Sig Functor. Bro.
What?
Insane. keep in mind, I got 77,500. Queen has 141,000, doubled my score. I'm in the top 50%. Queen doubled my score. Queen is number 1 in the rankings in the anomaly control, bro. In self-discipline, it is.
You said there's
wild.
a
But yeah,
leaderboard? Oh, she just sent me her freaking build.
yeah, it's a leaderboard. So when you hear people say Aether Gazer is casual, yeah, 100% is casual. But
there's some like skill check bullshit.
But there is some. I'm telling you, and the thing about the self-discipline, so people don't get it twisted.
Queen,
I don't want
you're
people
crazy.
Queen's crazy.
She just sent me the modifiers on her display, and
they said Queen is him.
Queen is him. Queen has what is the character I hate's name? Is it No, it's not Hera. It's Hell.
It's
Hell.
Yeah.
Hell is Omega level 80.
Queen did that to flex, by the way, because if you take a look at the leaderboard, everybody's doing the Jinwu Ling Wang hyper carry with Hera, or hyper carry with Thor. So they'll do Ling Wang, Living Soul Osiris, and Thor. That is the top 50 of what people are using. Queen wanted to flex and do something different, so they did Hell, Heimdall, and Hera, which that is on the leaderboard as well. But there's only like a few. There's only like a couple. Everybody's doing Jinwu, Ling Wang, Hera.
I don't make enough money to be considering being on the top of that leaderboard. So I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you.
No, it's
Queen.
Wild.
Queen, can I show your picture? Oh, you blurred your UID. Never mind. I'll show it.
Yeah, I already showed everybody. But here's the thing, and once again, not to get it twisted, the self-discipline nightmare. Everybody says Aether Gazer is casual, 100%. But the thing is that the modifier that you're piloting is not the issue with this mode. You're gonna stay alive. That's not the problem. The problem is that your AI modifiers are gonna die.
Yeah.
So then it's a 1v1. The issue there is that the enemies that you're going up against, there's 2, and they both have 200 health bars. And they both hit like an absolute truck. So you can, for certain, get 2-shotted, if not 1-shotted, if you're not built correctly. So,
bro,
you're going through it and you're doing fine, but then you realize, oh, one of my modifiers went down. Keep in mind, this is with the pink metastic as well, the one that revives you.
This is how you know I'm on cheap man mentality. Do you have a healer?
I mean, yeah, no. So the thing is I went with this with the super buff team. I mean, you can try a healer. That might work.
That might take away from the damage zone.
But the thing I'm afraid of is that your healer is gonna die. So you're gonna be healed for the time that the healer's there, but the healer's gonna die. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah,
before the healer dies.
They don't even make any more like dedicated healer.
I mean, it honestly, it doesn't
matter.
It doesn't even matter. And like somebody says, you can go with the green Mimir. Yeah, you can go with the green one. But that, once again, that doesn't help your AI modifiers. They're still gonna, and the reason why they're gonna go down is because these enemies they hit too hard. They hit like a truck. So like they're gonna, and keep in mind, I was using the Thor Living Soul Osiris. That's almost like an immortal team. My Living Soul Osiris still went down during that time period. So it's, the thing is that it can be done, but it's certainly an account check. 100% an account check.
And the thing is, bro, it's only gonna get harder from here. Like they're gonna have that, like that's, I think they do this. Queen, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they,
is it time?
I think this shit comes back like twice.
No shot is timed. Is it time? If you have a healer and it's timed, I'm checking it right now. There's no way you're gonna complete it in time. There's no way.
No, I'm talking about the game mode. I think the game mode comes back like twice.
It is timed. Yeah, you got 10 minutes to complete it. If you have a healer, there's no way.
Oh,
If
so
you're
you
doing
need-
like a Leviathan or a
you
Tidal
need-
Storm Poseidon,
You need DPS then, so you
You
need
need
to, You need to
DPS.
take advantage of the buffs on your characters. Yeah. Okay.
400 health bars in Chasm 6? No shot. People were telling me Chasm 6 is an account check as well, bro.
There will be a boss with 1.5 billion HP, and I don't know if they will put it in global. They're gonna put it in global.
They're gonna put it in global.
They're gonna
100%.
put it in global. They need, what they're gonna do is they're gonna try and encourage players to spin, and that's an encouraging moment right there. Getting your ass clapped. Pause.
Yeah, that's 100%. Time kills it. Yeah, if there was no time limit, then yeah, you could bring a Leviathan and you will last all day long and you won't die. But the fact that there is a time limit, you can't just bring a healer and expect to get it done. There are 200 health bars per, and the thing is that the second enemy doesn't spawn in immediately. You get the first enemy down to like 50 health bars, and then the second one spawns in.
Hey, yo, Queen,
So you have to still deal with
could-
the first one and then deal with the second one afterwards.
Queen, you want to take over my account for like a good I'm gonna say 3 days? You can spend as much as you want on it. You can spend as much as you want on it. I'm totally kidding, by the way. I'm kidding. I wouldn't even let you do it.
Bruh. So it's 100. Yeah, it's 100% an account check.
One
For-
week, bro?
for not
Nah,
only
nah,
that,
nah,
but
nah.
for
I was kidding.
Chasm
I was
as
kidding.
well.
I was kidding. Oh please, they will one step erasing the idea of. I mean, not really. That doesn't erase the casualness of the game. Having one event that's absolutely like hardcore as fuck, right? Like that doesn't erase the idea of it being casual.
No, and here's the thing. There's only 2 areas that I find to be, which is what I would want. I want there to be difficult content for the individuals that wail and want to experience hard content. So it's just that anomaly, which the great thing about it is that you actually don't have to do that anomaly, that self-discipline. That is just purely for ranking. You don't get any rewards from that.
Oh,
If
there's
you
no
want the-
rewards in anomaly? What?
No. Let me clarify. For the self-discipline, for the hardest one.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, then why do I have to do this shit? Like,
No, you don't. That's the great part about it. That is for tryhard sweats. That is simply for ranking. But for the Tianlu vouchers that you get to exchange in the shop, all you need to do is the higher risk jobs or the trade route cleaning, which are the lower ones.
I'm so mad you managed to complete that. I was so disappointed in this shit yesterday that I just didn't want to continue.
But, you mean the story?
Yeah, I'm so like I'm surprised you beat me to the end of the story this time.
Oh, bro, I'm surprised as well. But remember, I thought it was a bug this whole time. So I'm like, I'm just gonna power through. I thought it was a bug.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. I'm gonna get sad again.
Okay, yeah, let's not talk about it. So it's just the anomaly and then the perilous chasm. Apparently chasm tier 6, which chasm tier 5, the Omega one, I didn't even do properly. I lost that one. I got to do that one again. So
I don't know, man.
those are really the only 2 like end game content, to be quite honest with you. The rest is it's pretty casual.
Yeah,
which I'm okay with.
I'm cool with the majority of the game being casual. I feel like I can just hop in and do what I feel like doing for like an hour or so and then get off. Like nothing's forcing me to be at the end of this. If I wanted to try hard, I got plenty of games for that. So so the hardest of anomaly is like past risk 18 of what I
and that's
play.
the thing. The chasm
you're comparing it to Dark Knights. Got it.
Yeah, the chasm, that's another thing. That's a great point. It's not reward breaking. Like, it gives you some modules, some spirit captures. It's not like it gives you like shifted stars or anything, so it's not something you have to do. And then the other one is just ranking.
Jesus, man, that's crazy. It's just funny that we've gotten to a point where I'm actually saying this is pretty hard.
Are you let me ask you a question. Are you gonna do the anomaly control, that self-discipline today in that stream?
Not in this stream. It's probably gonna take up my entire stream finishing the story. because I'm gonna try and breeze through it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reading the whole thing, so these next few days I'm not gonna have time to hop on Aether Gazer on stream.
Yeah.
You know, there's Arknights Infield, then there's Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Like, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Queen. I got to. She has another account, bro.
Queen?
She has 2 accounts.
That doesn't surprise me.
Like, she has 2
If he's
accounts.
gonna play OPM, no, he's not gonna play OPM.
What's OPM?
One Punch Man.
No, I'm not gonna play that.
Yeah, I know. He's not gonna play One Punch Man. Nobody's gonna play One Punch Man.
No one's gonna. I tried it.
Nobody's
It's
gonna play.
trash.
Yeah,
but
it's not good.
Yeah, the game's bad. Queen's like sad face. No. You when you came here with the monies, okay? You came here with the monies. So now whenever you flex, I gotta tell my homie that what caliber you're in.
Right.
Like we're sitting here as the content creators watching these top tier players just like tower over us with the money. It was like, okay, yeah. So
you know what's funny is I knew Queen was like up there in terms of like whale status. I didn't realize it was to that degree until they sent me their stuff.
There was something Queen said, like I don't remember which patch this was. I want to say it was around the Hades
they were too
patch.
knowledgeable about the game. I was like, yeah, they're invested.
Queen said, I'm running a guild, my guild, and I'm like, huh? And
I said, Queen, why don't you do content if you're like that invested?
I feel like Queen would probably be like the whale in
the whale in the background.
I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Queen and anyone who like follows Queen's advice would literally be like the ultra spenders. And
yeah, because Queen's very black and white when it comes to stuff. There's like no in between gray areas.
Yeah, I think if Queen did become a content creator, like you hear all this shit about gambling and all the bullshit that you hear about the Gacha community, the Queen would literally be like, they go to Queen's channel and be like, see, all these games are pay to win.
100%.
Oh, 100%. They'd be using Queen's channel as a case study. How much money are all these people spending on these damn games? They come to my channel.
Right.
See, no wonder you're trash. They're spending all this fucking money. I'm like, no, I'm just bad at the game, bro. Like, it has nothing to do with the money. No, that's not it.
It's skill. It's all skill. Right.
Skill.
100%.
What is skill? I don't know. I don't live in that world.
You got some skill, bro. Stop downplaying yourself.
Nah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never really tried to play any of these games. I kind of was going into that. You've seen what I was working on with Snowbreak, the stuff that I was the direction I was going in. Like,
I was gonna say, I think it's
when I actually try to be like knowledgeable at something, I can, but it's like I'm too lazy, bro. I'm not trying to.
I was just about to say, I think it's when you're passionate about something, bro. You go more into detail, and you may not know this because sometimes people about themselves don't know certain things, but when you are passionate about something, bro, you look into it more than anybody I know. Prime example is Enfield. I know for a darn fact Enfield is one where you're going to be one of, if not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to that game in terms of characters.
That's going to be true. Because, I mean, I'm only saying this bro, this Arknights community, and I mean this in the most respectful way. Don't think I'm, like, sliding anybody. Like, there's some fucking nerds in this, in the Arknights community, bro.
I
like,
understand that.
It's crazy some of the stuff I see these people doing.
Right. But keep in mind, and you can attest to this, Arknights and Arknights Enfield are two separate things.
No, you'll see. Because this is an RPG, and it's one of those RPGs where it's like, people are gonna, okay. I saw, we're gonna end the conversation after we're done with this. I was watching a Billy video, And there was a guy who barely leveled up any of his characters. I think they were like level 30 or something, level 30 or 40. And he goes in and he's like ultra buffing every single character consistently. And he beats that final boss easily. And I'm like, how do you do that? Like, and then he goes back and shows his gear. He don't even have some of the top tier gear on. He's just ultra buffing everything.
Right.
I'm telling you, there's some nerds in these games, bro. Like they're doing the stats. They're calculating everything. They understand what they need to do to make the character just busted.
I mean, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have access to the Arknights community. I just feel like because you have access to everything.
That don't mean smarts, bro. These people are just
not necessarily smarts per se, but understanding of mechanics.
I understand mechanics, but there's understanding mechanics, and then there's, let me put it this way, there's levels to this shit. Like,
yeah, but I'm not saying you have to be the most top tier.
I know you're not understanding me.
theory
I get
crafting.
that. I get that. What I'm saying is there are people who constantly are able to, it's like they plan every move before they even do them. I can't do that. I don't know how to put my thought process in a state where I can see everything before it happens. I've seen people tell me everything that's going to happen before it happens. It's just insane.
But that's Arknights, though.
That's Arknights infield. I'm talking about infield.
You're talking about infield. People told you what's gonna happen before it happens.
I've had conversations with some of these CN players, bro, and it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Like I wasn't,
but I feel like it's not a tower defense. It
doesn't matter. There's strategy.
More of an ARPG.
It's an action RPG, but there's like when it comes to building the characters and everything, it still like requires knowledge of how the characters work. Not only that, since it's an action RPG, it's kind of like watching Rexlent play sometimes with PGR, because Rexlent can kind of just know what's going to happen before it happens. Yeah, that's kind of more of a pattern with PGR, but it's like he kind of can see shit. It's weird. It's kind of like he can see shit before it even, like, the one situation where the enemy will do something differently, he's got it down pat. That's how these people are working with infield too. It's really, I can't fathom the brain power.
But don't you think the CN players had an advantage since it was a CN technical test?
No, because I could have easily just translated everything.
Yeah, but did you?
Like a good 30%, 40% of it maybe. I got lazy after that.
Well, yeah, obviously. I feel, don't you think you'll have a better idea with this EN technical test?
Absolutely, but that doesn't mean like you're understanding is not what I'm saying. I understand. It's the level higher above. It's the level above understanding that's not within my range. Period. Like I just can't do it.
Right.
I've tried to put myself in a situation where I can think of all the possible builds you could have and stuff like that. There's always something missing that I didn't think about. So it's just like there's another level of thinking that you have to be at in order to do that shit. And it's just crazy, man. You'll see. You're gonna if any of those CN players got into this global test, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I guess I would. I mean, it almost sounds like a Jeff situation where.
Who's Jeff?
It's like the main guy for Genshin Impact when it comes to theory crafting and talking about elemental gauge theory and stuff like that. You know, there's only so many people that are able to do that and are willing to do that, and then there's everybody underneath.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not on that caliber yet, man.
And then there's like content creators like Ziox that goes to Jeff to get information to then do their video in order to properly put out a guide and stuff.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm in a Discord for like Honkai Star Rail, and I talked to like a few creators that are just like calculating and shit, and I'm just like, I don't know how y'all do this. Like, I'm just listening. I'm like, I don't know how y'all do this. Like, y'all are planning 0 cycles and shit, and I'm over here just like, Oonga boonga, let me throw characters that I like together and just happen to win. Like, it's like, yeah, it's crazy. But
the thing is like, I don't think that needs to be you though.
Oh, it doesn't have to. That's why what I'm doing works. But I'm just saying,
right?
Like it's just crazy to see people taking. Let's just be honest. Every single one of the gacha games that we've played over the past 2 years, they don't require any of this knowledge. Like, no, I'm getting through
as far and beyond.
I'm getting through all of them just fucking around.
Right.
Like, I don't understand. Like, it's like their level of fun is like up there, bro. Like, I don't know. And I'm pretty sure if I actually like could figure out how to process that information, I probably wouldn't want to go back down to just fucking around either. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I gotta stop here because I gotta finish the story.
Yeah, with that being said, I'm actually ending my stream. So everybody here, I want you to go over to Chaotik's stream and watch him do the story.
You do know how to send
hang
people.
out with him.
You do know how to send people. Are you in your dashboard?
I am in my dashboard.
Edit.
Give me 2 seconds.
Some of your people have already transitioned over.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, everybody go over to Chaotics. I'm in edit. Is it customization?
Customization.
Redirect.
Scroll all the way, redirect, press add, and then under search videos from other channels, type in my name or my videos, my stream's name, and then click it and then save. And then when you end your stream, it'll just send people over to me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I got you. All right. I'm going to send you all over to Chaotic. Yeah, I'm done with my stream. I did everything I wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and send you over there. Support the boy. Give him likes. He's the homie. Make sure you go ahead and hang out with him. Sub to his channel.
Bookie.
And you know, tell him Darkness. Tell him I sent you over. All that good stuff.
Darkness.
And hang out with him. He has the best reactions, by the way, to stories. So you're gonna want to hang out with him and see that.
If there's anything that's gonna make me cry, I'm definitely gonna cry.
He's gonna cry. He's gonna be excited. Bitch. Listen, the simping is gonna be at a level 100.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So
I'm gonna get back to it,
brother. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, you get to it. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Later, FBG.
Bye.
Say it, Darkness. Before you go, Darkness.
Darkness.
Yes, Spooky. Darkness. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Peace.
What's up, guys? If you're from Further's channel, yep, it just told me. If you're from Further's channel, what's up? It's your boy Chaotic. I am I'm an anime content creator. Not so much just mobile anymore, but I do anime games. I'm going to be playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Arknights Infield. I have a dedicated channel for that, and I do a lot of Aether Gazer as well. Thank you guys for coming through and showing some love. Yeah, we're gonna do the damn thing, man. We're gonna do. But just letting you know, I am illiterate. So if if I stutter over words, just let it be. It happens, and I'm an idiot. Solo leveling Arise, I'm considering it. We'll see what happens if it's actually good. Yeah, we got a lot of you guys in here. Thank you guys so much. Demo whenever it comes out. I have a PS5, so we could definitely do that. Invasion, hey, what's up? Thank you guys. Damn, FBG showing me the love. Oh my god. Queen, you're new here? Jesus, you fucking whale. I'm not a new member. I've known Chaotic for months. What you mean? That green name is it means you just subbed. What are you talking about? Let's approximate. This is why we need Ian voices for no reason. Or for no reading. Look. That's this is the most, the reason why I made such a big deal out of it is because when I read through these stories, I can just process what's going on and I don't gotta freaking read every little detail of it and then think about it. Like, it's, my brain is literally at a nice, runs at a nice 4 out of 10. It runs at a nice 4 out of 10. So, you know what you're getting yourself into by being here. I'm just letting you know. But yeah, we're gonna continue on with the story. I hope you guys are willing to stick it out with me. If you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe, and yeah, let's just enjoy this story together. I read the whole story in just 2 hours. I hope I can be like that, because at 11 I need to stop, unfortunately, and it's already 8:16. So I'm a 4 out of 10 thinker too. Hey, unite. Liked it when it started already? Yeah. Queen's always coming through. Queen's always coming through. With your super whale. Hold on. With your super whale. Who levels the croc dude at all? Like, all right, let's do this. But there's one thing I know for sure.
All of us at the quad follow our chief every step of the way.
Queen did it for the memes. Hey, I understand it. When you got money like that, I do it too. I'm gonna always talk about you like that, Queen. Like, because it's crazy to see that someone just has all these characters just omega'd. Omega'd? Like, I was expecting your account to be like double S, triple S. Nah, you and your clan are bricked out. Like, it makes no sense. At this hour, I think it wise not to overindulge, and Ling Guang and I returned to our respective rooms. I lie in my bed. Is she joining you? Because if she ain't joining you, you fucked up. She should be in that room with you, admin. After all, you are admin. Pause, Chaotic. Hey, it ain't happening to me. No pause, no pause, no pause. Getting to sleep is a little easier this time around. She is not with you in the bed. Stop the copium. Hey. I'm just saying, it will make a better scene. You know? Just give us a nice Ling Guang admin animated scene and you know, call it a day. You talk about ways to make people wail. Hey, I'd pull out the wallet for that. But I'm soon awakened from my slumber. Okay, maybe not have her in the room, because if I heard her screaming like that, hear screaming and the sounds of breaking glass from outside my room. Almost immediately the alarms start blaring. Roused from my stupor, whatever. I quickly grab my gun. I just see that funny. You got all these modifiers around you with swords and weapons and shit, and he just goes straight for his little pistol, and charge out of the room. There's no time to dress myself. Damn, he went in there in his fucking boxers or with his schlong hanging down. I see that Verge, Zhanbing, and Ling Guang have rushed into the living room too. They must have heard the same sounds. We look at each other and in half a second, we understand the situation and charge to Lin Yu's room.
Lin Yu, what is it?
The curtains are flying wildly. Lin Yu is on the ground by her bed, her face pale. She has one hand pressing on a wound at her abdomen, and the other pointing towards the broken window.
The mechas.
Damn, they broke into her room. AGI mechas? Wait, the AGI mechas broke into her room. They went after the lolly? I would have went after Ling Guang. What the fuck? I'm gonna get canceled one day. As I look at the small jagged hole in the window, I begin to feel a suffocating sense of anomaly.
You guys, go after the mechas.
I'll stay here and tend to Lin Yu's injuries. Hey, chill. Zhan Bing deftly vaults out of the window, and Ver and I follow close behind. As the AGI mecha speed past the compound's walls, the alarms begin to decrease in volume. There's no doubt that these mechas are the culprits.
We've got to catch them.
What? Don't tell me. This fucking network.
You're finally back.
It's because of how long I was talking to FBG. I don't want to press skip because I'm scared it's gonna skip the next part too. Some games do that, so I'm just gonna.
Administrator? Oh, the ration and admin, not just physical. You mean, doesn't it feel anyway? What I want people to remember me. Oh, Gunchen, always all of us at the quad follow our.
See her bouncing around? I love it. Gungchen is a dragon. Is she a dragon? No, she's not. This ain't Arknights. We get a few moments to appreciate Ling Guang. Hey.
You guys go after the mechas.
She's a dragon? Okay, don't tell me anything else. I'll find out.
Let's go.
They're really fast.
Did you not see her ult? I thought it was just animation, bro.
Let's split up. You take this area, and I'll go after the others.
Did they?
You can leave it to me.
Did they fully voice the fucking in-game like scenes?
Slash. You're never gonna penetrate my shield. This is my faith. Slash. Easy. Access key charged. Slash. Slash. You're never gonna penetrate my shield. Lightning! Answer to my will!
Bonk.
Right over there! Deputy Jianbing has managed to corner the madman. But how did these mechas get inside the house?
Oh, damn it.
Not even that powerful to begin with. Nice timing. Oh, right. Slash! Slash! You're never gonna penetrate my shield. Slash!
What, that misses?
Slash!
Come on.
Slash!
Esrek Verthandi win? That's probably gonna be a 3.0 thing. That's what I'm assuming. Like near the end of 3.0.
Last one.
Jianbing, wait a second. We need one too. Too late. A swift midair kick from Jianbing, an explosive flash of light, and soon all I hear is the noise of metal parts crashing into the ground and clattering among the ruins.
Sorry. It's all or nothing for me.
Fine, but I was hoping we could use one. I was hoping we could use one of these to figure out where they came from. I shake my head. There's no point in investigating since the AGI mechas have all been turned to scrap.
Are these the mechas that attacked Lin Yu? That's weird.
Jianbing main here. I hope he becomes a main a playable character. That'd be sick. None of us noticed them coming, and the alarms didn't go off either.
That was too careless of us.
Should have taken turns at night and watch duty. Let's go back and see how Lin Yu's doing. And check the alarm system too.
Hang on.
Jian Bing stops me out of the blue and holds up a finger to his lips to shush me.
There's someone else here.
Jian Bing pauses for a couple of seconds, then turns around in a sudden. I follow his gaze and see what looks like someone darting into a corner of the ruined building. Jian Bing's movement is clearly rattled our unsolicited company, who tries to scurry out of our sight. Footsteps, light and deft as they are crystal clear in the silence of the night.
Hey, stop right there!
For takes off after the mystery figure, and I quickly follow. Increasingly, our friend doesn't flee, but wait for us around the corner instead.
Oh,
Of course.
fancy meeting you here.
Of course it's him. Isn't Jian Bing playable? No, I've never seen him on that list. He's not a playable character yet. I ignored the words, immediately pull out my gun and pointed at the shadowy figure.
Hey. No need to point that dangerous thing at me.
Don't you recognize my voice? It's only been half a day since we last met. Ver and I paused together. While I'm not letting my guard down just yet, this person's voice does sound kind of familiar.
Seriously? I didn't expect to see you here.
Dude, the art in this game just goes so hard, bro. Our unsolicited company steps out from the shadows. It's the young man who made room for Ver and I at the noodle shop earlier in the day.
Mr. Jianbing,
This is Meng Zhang, deputy of the East Isle.
You met each other? Just briefly. He was sitting where we were at the noodle shop before you came to pick us up.
So, he's a deputy of the Quad?
It's like you said, admin. You never know who you're talking to as you hung.
Don't put it that way. I'm just like everyone else in Shuheng. A deputy serves the Quad and the people of Shuheng too.
I have to act in an above board and just manner at all times. There's nothing extraordinary or secretive about me. See, I keep forgetting how to... Mijung, I don't know. Remains his slightly sardonic? Sardonic? What is a sardonic tone? Sardonic. Grimly mocking or cynical. Okay. Sardonic tone during his little soapbox moment. Nevertheless, all this seems to make him look a little more endearing. But Jian Bing clearly isn't buying any of it.
Come on, Jianbing.
I know you recognize me at first glance, so why don't you tell your friend here? You wouldn't want me to get shot, would you?
Don't be cheeky. What are you doing here?
Case investigation, huh? Tell me, did you have anything to do with that bunch of AGI mechas just now?
Come on, we all work for the Quad. There's no need for this. I'm on investigation indeed.
Which brought me here to the old town. I rushed over when I heard the alarms, but I didn't expect to run into you here.
I should be asking you. What are you doing here?
Sus,
The heterocore business.
as you heard the other day.
Why didn't you come along with us anyway?
Well, surely you and Ling Guang can find that thingy by yourselves, right?
That reminds me, where's Ling Guang? They skipped a voice line? Yeah, see, this is what I was ranting about yesterday, if you saw any of my tweets. I got confirmation from someone that worked on Aether Gazer that this is intentional. They're not doing the full lines anymore. They're doing a fraction of them. And yeah, that's pretty much how this is running now. So we're getting half-assed voice acting. It's not the voice actor's fault, but whoever's in charge of the vocals. Why? I don't know. I don't know. The thing, what I was told, I can't say because then it kind of gives away who told me. But yeah.
There was a bunch of AGI mechas that somehow skirted our alarms.
It's not a funding thing because then you wouldn't get the voice actor at all. You still have to pay the voice actor. Having them read 4 words in comparison to a sentence, a full sentence, doesn't necessarily cut costs. Lin Yu got hurt, and Ling Guang is tending to her now.
He's hurt? That's not good. Not good at all.
What are you on about? What's not good?
Oh, nothing. I'll head back with you.
I need to talk to Ling Guang anyway.
No need to be paranoid, Jianbing.
Jianbing. There's a few problems that can't be solved when I'm around. I think the only reason it really bothers me is because they ended on such a high note with the last chapter. There's not a single person in here who actually read the story for the last chapter and didn't say it was really good and it was like a high note for the game. And the fact that it was completely voiced just made it that much easier. I feel like cutting it back when we get to the good shit is just like doing the game a disservice. Now that the chaos is over and I'm walking beside Ver, I noticed that she doesn't seem like her usual self. Didn't sleep well, Ver?
I'm alright.
It's just I dreamed that someone was telling me something, and I've been feeling so listless since I woke up. Someone? Who?
I don't know.
It's all a little fuzzy to me now, but the voice did seem sort of familiar.
Anyway, Admin, did you find those AGI mechas a little odd?
It could be for file size management, yet we have Call of Duty Mobile that's literally like hundreds of gigs, and fucking Genshin Impact on mobile, and they're double the size of this game. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. You noticed it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
This is the first time we fought corrupted mechas, but if I recall correctly,
We've never met mechas that actually fled from us.
back to the safe house. Ling Guang and Lin Yu are sitting by the bed. Lin Yu's wounds have been treated. She looks fine, just a little pale.
Hey, Jinping. Is that you, Mengzhang?
Mengzhang. 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 Okay.
Are you alright, Lin Yu?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Ling Guang has been taking good care of me.
Mengzhang, what are you doing here?
I briefly tell Ling Guang about how we ran into Mengzhang, then fill Mengzhang in on what's happened with us since we came to the old town.
What do you want with Ling Guang?
No, unless you download all the files on COD Mobile, your game will have low storage space. Really? Oh, I've been fucking up this entire time then because my shit is huge. Then it don't make sense at all. I can't. Okay. I know it's hard to just trust someone who's telling you that just telling you information, but I really can't tell you the source. It makes more sense when I tell you more details, but I can't tell you more details. So, like, I gotta protect the source, right? So, yeah. It makes sense. It's just unfortunate. It's not a cost-saving measure. It's just Chaotik doesn't know as much as us. What? I don't know what you're trying to say. Yeah, I saw the trailer like back in 1.3 in global. What do you want with Ling Guang? You can tell us now.
I wanted to ask about the companies who were attacked.
Hingguang, I heard that you tended to the injured in Tianlu traders. Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing serious, but they'd all lost their memory of what happened.
And therefore, cannot provide any clues.
Interesting.
How most of those who died were lower level employees, but higher up survived. And there's also the loss of memory on the survivor's part.
Coincidences upon coincidences.
If someone's behind this, they're smart, but not smart enough.
Did you and Korg find anything?
Yeah, if you don't believe me, that's fine. I completely understand, but I'm just relaying information. It was a very credible source. Very credible.
We did make a little headway, but
Meng Zheng, see, I think I'm saying it wrong again, looks at us one by one with a rather undecipherable smile on his face.
it doesn't look like a natural disaster to me. Someone's behind this.
What do you mean?
Have you identified the culprit?
An unspeakable secret as it is. All right, no, we haven't. But it doesn't matter.
Is he doing the weird the way he started talking just changed? What? No, they only did it for English. Japanese still has full has full voice acting. I'm not sure if CN started cutting back, but I think they're making I think they're making the conscious effort to try and yeah, no, I'm not gonna say anything else. Let's just leave it at that, guys. Let's stop asking questions about it. Just if you believe me, you believe me. If you don't, you don't. It's cool. But it doesn't matter. If those encroachers appear again, I'll make sure they don't disappear for good.
Please tell me you didn't
I'll make sure they
pick up some
disappear for good. Sorry.
weapon from the antique market again.
Antique market. Why is he picking up magic weapons from the antique market?
Come on, I'm serious.
Lives are at stake. I just can't tell you yet because
Believe
reasons.
me, I really have to keep the secret weapon under wraps for now.
Smile on Meng Zheng's face has grown even wider now. He walks over to the window, then looks down at the ground as if he's found something.
What's the smell? Oh, Lin Yu, your pouch.
That's kind of sus. Ming Zheng strides over to the bed, bends down, and fishes out a potpourri pouch. He's about to pick it up, and then he discovers a rip on it. Thankfully, Ming Zheng just quick enough to cover it before it spills. Huh?
Glad I didn't spill the potpourri.
Potpourri. That's how you say it. Potpourri. We still mend the pouch and sew it all back in.
Thanks. I hadn't even noticed.
Then Yu hurriedly retrieves her pouch and replaces it on the table, flashing a quick smile at Meng Zheng.
You know, it sure is odd that those mechas were able to evade your detection.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's kind of sus. They attacked Lin Yu. Something's weird about this.
Does the problem actually lie with the mechas?
Or is it with this house? Or could it be something inside the house? Mingjung walks around the room with his hands behind his back, studying every piece of furniture and corner as he goes.
What is it? Just spit it out already.
Hey, easy.
It's nothing. I'm just used to thinking out loud.
Leads yet on that heterocore you're looking for?
We've made some progress thanks to the administrator and the Mimir system.
But it'll be some time before we get an exact location. We should have an answer by daybreak. Why don't we take a rest till
What are
then?
your plans now, Mungjang?
Mungjung. Not Mungjung. Mungjung. Okay. You can sleep here too if you have no other business to deal with. I'm pronouncing the Z. I need to stop that. Mungjung casually sets himself down on a chair in the corner of the room and lets out a languid yawn.
Just what I was thinking.
We're pretty much done with the case anyway, and Korg can take care of the rest of it. As for me,
Since I'm here, what about I come with you and help with the heterocore?
we're back with Lingguang. Time's up. We hear a beeping sound from the Mimir device.
Regression complete.
Tell us the results, Mimir.
Location marked on map.
A holographic map is projected in front of us. There's a small red circle on the map, over 200 kilometers away from us. Oh, thank goodness it worked. Mungjung stares at the map for a while, then blurts out a name that none of us is familiar with.
That's Mount Jingu?
Mount Jingu? I think I've heard that name before. A long time ago.
Shuhong's full of majestic mountains and rivers.
There's a lot of wondrous places that few people know of.
The heterocore is at Mount Jingu.
Zuma, they said how to say the name earlier. Zhu must have a workshop there, and it won't be easy to find a way in.
Pals with her?
And now you're saying it'll be hard to get up there?
Well, she might have known me, but her security systems don't.
And I didn't learn enough from her to know how to bypass those
No
systems.
point worrying about that now.
We have administrator and the Mimir system. I'm sure we'll find a way to get when we get. I'm sure we'll find a way when we get to it. Let's get moving. Just as we're about to leave, Mungjung pauses and turns to look at Lin Yu for a few seconds.
Where's your pouch, Lin Yu?
I left it inside.
I haven't had time to mend it, so I'll pick it up when I come back. Lin Yu still looks a little under the weather. Although she was treated by Lingguang in time, the effect of Bane energy on modifiers can't be understated.
Lingyu, I think we should take you back to the quad.
I'll be fine soon.
I promise I can keep up with everyone.
Well, since she's already here and she wants to be here, why not let her come along?
See, and they were even reading stuff like this in the previous chapters. As it's a long way to the target location, walking is not an option. We call for an aircraft to take us there instead. But just as the aircraft flies into the mountains, its systems start going down one by one. First the comms, then the navigation, and radar.
Admin, we're gonna crash.
Stay calm, everyone. I'll take over the controls, it doesn't matter. I used the Mimir system to override the aircraft's control system and managed to make an emergency landing. Crisis averted. That was close. One by one, we scramble out of the aircraft and start looking around us. We've landed among some hills at the foot of the towering peak. A path clearly hewn by man, but long unused. Snakes up the mountain. The air here is clean and fresh. It's almost unreal. We're encircled by an endless sea of clouds, punctuated by the occasional peak.
Just what is this place?
Shut up. Shut up, Fami.
I see several valuable herbs growing. And the energy field here is great.
Wherever we are, it's no common place.
Something doesn't seem quite right here. Mengzhang?
Mengzheng walks over to the mountain's path and raises his head to gaze at the sky above. Then, he holds out his hand as if to catch something. A strange smile flashes momentarily across his face. But the look of amusement quickly vanishes, replaced by that usual beaming smile of his.
How lucky. We're at Mount Jingu, everyone.
Why does it sound like his voice just got lower? Any changes in the signal? It's pointing up there, at the peak. Signal's strong and hasn't moved at all.
Wow. We really found it.
Is that so? Then let's get up there now.
Hold on. Listen to me.
You may not see it, but this place has been rigged with Zhu's security
We didn't
systems.
even see this place before we crashed, remember?
That's because the mountain was hidden from view by a holographic camouflage system and electromagnetic interface. That's what broke the radar and the comm system.
Hiding an entire mountain from view.
Is that even possible?
Like Jeremy, Zhu was highly erudite, and she
Zhu.
was particularly adept at manipulating space.
In the Astro Engine's gravitational field, the warp tech used on the photon rail, we've got her to thank for those.
She's more than capable of hiding a dozen square kilometers of land from view.
The space we're in right now is being controlled with an orbital loop and a coordinate backtracking program.
And what again?
I'm not sure how else to explain this to you.
What I'm trying to say is, if we keep going up the mountain this way, we'll never reach the peak.
All we can do now is to get a bit closer and try to find a way in.
I can take the lead first. Mimir, record our travel route and find us the best way up the mountain. Although I don't sense any danger, Mengzheng seems deadly serious, and we all follow him without any further discussion. I remember there being like some sort of like mini game here. Mengzheng is right. Despite walking for some time towards the top of the mountain, we seem to be stuck at the same altitude. It's hard to believe, but our crash landing site, which is still visible, proves useful as a marker of our relative position.
We're back here again?
Yep.
Weird. How much longer are we gonna walk, Mengzhang?
Have some patience. I already have a plan. How's it going, Administrator?
Has our little kitty finished the math yet? Looks like the entire space is being locked by a dynamic passcode. There seem to be some patterns here. Look. I hand my mobile device to Mengzheng. On the screen are several rather complicated looking visualizations.
Looks like Zhu was working on a much bigger scale here.
The sky and earth, using the sky and the earth as her lock. The mountains and streams as her lock spring. And the living creatures here her keyhole.
Not bad at all. That's really helpful. All right, everyone. It's time to open this giant lock.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do my best to protect you all.
We got puzzles and shit here, I remember.
I'll cover you.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let me help you all.
Now.
There!
Yep, okay. Damn it.
Here we go. I'm gonna use this power to keep you all safe.
Fire, ready to burn it all. Tiny spark can set the world aflame.
I'm ready. Never gonna penetrate my shield.
Let me help you all.
Oh, damn, I forgot already. Fuck. This is why I hate this shit. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. See, this is what I mean by I'm an idiot. Yellow first. That took 3 times.
Here, huh? Why are there Visbanes here?
Anything's possible here, as no one's been here for decades. Just give me some time.
How much longer do you need?
1 minute.
Shenbing and I will handle those Visbanes. You folks stay safe. Slow down. Let me help you all.
That would have been a cool picture.
Well done.
I hate those puzzles.
For you when we get back.
I don't necessarily hate them. I just suck at freaking color memory.
Done.
With his greatsword brimming with divine power, Mingjung comes to a stone slab by mountain path. Then he forcefully drives the sword into the ground. There's a great flash of light. Then we see the hills emerge from what was formerly flat ground. Fogs lift, and it feels like our ears are suddenly free from a low tone that's been plaguing us since we arrived. The sky now looks a little less picture perfect, but definitely a lot more real. It's like we've been ejected from a dreamland and plopped back into reality. And that takes us a moment to adjust.
Looks like you did it.
I've only managed to turn off the coordinate backtracking program, but I guess that did the job. Yes.
I'm sorry I wasn't of any help.
Don't be silly. You're hurt.
And I'd be totally clueless too if I hadn't seen drawings of a similar system before.
There may still be Visbanes around.
We should head up. We should head up to get to the core, then leave this place as soon as possible. Mingjung shrugs and pulls the sword out of the ground. Just as our party is about to head up the mountain, Mingjung suddenly stops in his tracks, raises his sword, and rushes to the woods. An encroacher
type? I'll go after it.
Mingjung moves so fast, we've lost sight of him by the time we realize what is going on. I take a quick look at Mimir's monitor. No signs of Bane energy detected.
Just what is he up to?
There's an encroacher type Visbane? Why didn't I detect it then?
Was there really one there? I look at Ling Wang and Lin Yu. They look just as puzzled as we are.
Should we go after him?
Mengzhang always knows what he's doing, so he must have discovered something.
Let's just wait.
All right,
That was
then.
sus. Alright then. I'll take a look around here to see if there are any more hidden devices.
I'm with you.
Please, just stay here.
It's just a quick look around. That I can do. And you seem to be trying to make up for not being of help earlier. Around 10 minutes later, both Lin Yu and Mengzheng make their separate returns to the group. Lin Yu doesn't seem to have found anything. Mengzheng, on the other hand, is in a cheerful mood.
So did we miss a Visbane earlier?
Mm-hmm. Just one encroacher type, and I've taken care of it.
I don't think I'd find any leads here. Glad I came along. That was sus. And the fact that Lin Yu started doing something right afterwards kind of was sus too. We follow Mengzheng and continue making our way up the mountain. This time, we're no longer walking in circles.
Every road takes me up to the mountaintop. Every creek leads the trout with flows non-stop.
No.
Stop singing.
Look at those forks and Oh, they had enough had enough time to put that in there. Look at all those forks ahead. Which path should we take?
All these paths lead to the top anyway.
Let's take the widest path, since there's so many of us. Mingjung speaks pretty confidently. Looks like he's already figured out every square inch of Mount Jingdu. The mountain is green and lush, and the view's breathtaking. However, given our recent Vizbane encounter, no one is in the mood to admire.
You guys can relax a little.
There's a defensive barrier around the mountain, so only a handful of Vizbanes can make it in here.
Look at how beautiful it is. Come on, how often are you in a place like this?
I can't relax until I see the heterocore for myself.
I wonder what state it is in now.
What will come, will come.
Besides, it's right up there on the mountain. What could possibly happen to it?
Perhaps you're right. I've tried almost everything I can to restore Gunshin's power, and the heterocore is my very last resort.
I can't afford to have anything go wrong. Mingjung stares at Ling Guang for a couple of seconds and then shrugs.
Stressing yourself out won't do you any good.
There's risk in everything we do, so why burden yourself with so much of the responsibilities?
You'll understand, even if you fail to cure her.
She knows that her condition is no common disease.
That's enough, Monzang.
Enough of what? Saying the truth?
Or do you really believe that you can solve all the problems in the world?
I remember the first time Gungchun invited me to the quad.
It looked so forbidding to me, with its high walls then, and I thought, maybe it's better to be a free agent.
But Gungchun said, when the world is at peace, you will feel at ease even when you're worn out.
But when the world is in chaos, you can hide in the hills and still sleep in fear at night.
I'm asking you to join the quad, not to take away your freedom.
But in the hope that you'll become a model for all people in Zhuheng.
I have neither Ling Guang's compassion nor medical skills.
Nor do I have Zhen Bing's determination to wipe out evil. And unlike Zhiming, I'm not adept at technology nor engineering.
Not to mention our chief.
Compared to her, I'm but a firefly looking at the moon.
What I do have, and what you all have, is the belief that we have a duty toward the world around us.
I do what I can, and that allows me to sleep soundly at night. As he says this, Mingjung looks at Ling Guang, whose eyes are lowered. She seems visibly moved, though she doesn't say a word.
That's why I say, as long as we do our best, it's good enough.
Smooth talker.
Hey, got Ling Guang kind of standing there thinking about shit, huh? Jingbing kicks a small rock in Mengjung's direction, and Mengjung makes a cheeky sidestep laughing, but all of a sudden his smile freezes together with the movement.
What is it now?
Step back!
A great fog suddenly rises in the woods and pounces at us like huge waves from all directions. The spot where Mengjung appears. Oh, the spot where he is appears. It needs a fucking to be warped by some unseen power. He disappears into the fog as if he's been covered by some curtain of invisibility.
Something odd about this fog. Everyone, gather round.
We rush towards Ling Guang, hoping to figure out what's happening before looking for Mengjung. But before we can do so, we sense rumbles coming from the mountain. Once again, the sky above us looks a little too picture perfect. Why are we getting further and further away from each other?
Edmund, where are you going?
We're running at each other, but the path seems to be stretched every which way. And we're being pulled apart faster than we can run. Ling Guang and Jinbing have disappeared from view. All we can see are two distant figures of Ver and Lin Yu. I'm comforted by the thought that two of them are together at least. Be careful, Ver. I managed to yell one last message to Ver before the fog swallows us all. Another puzzle, huh? That's also the last message Ver hears from me before we are all split up. There is one more great spasm from the earth. Then everything stops. The fog seems to become thinner. But everything around me has changed, and I don't see anyone.
Oh no! Where are we now? I've got to find Admin. Fast!
First scans the surroundings. Lin Yu, who is standing close by, frowns, but doesn't say a single word. With her pursed lips, she also looks rather sorry.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. We may have fallen into a trap there.
Huh? What do you mean?
There are warp triggers along the path.
Once activated, would split us up by throwing us into random locations. I don't think this is a coincidence.
I think someone did this to us.
Oh dear. Oh, and the AGI mechas that attacked you last night seem to be controlled by someone too.
Looks like we've had eyes on us for a while now.
First the safe house, and now this.
Whoever they are, they understand spatial tech and systems here very well.
The only people I know who fit the bill are Master Jiming and Mr. Mengzhang.
Wait, you're not saying that. You think
It's her.
Yongshi did this?
Yeah, I think she has something going on with her. This is because this is just very weird.
I mean, I don't get it.
Why do this to your fellow
No,
modifiers?
I'm just guessing.
I really hope I'm wrong and all of this is just a great coincidence. But my master always tells me we should plan for the worst.
There's someone out there doing this. Why?
What do they want? Are they just trying to stall us, or do they want to pick us off one by one? Then you picks up a pebble from the ground and throws it into the distance. The pebble vanishes, and the sound of it hitting the ground comes from behind. Yeah, that's a mistake. Comes from behind the two girls. Lin Yu grimaces. She fishes out a device and starts collecting spatial data from all around.
Is that a space passage?
Everything seems connected. We must be even more careful now.
Don't worry, Lin Yu. I'll protect you.
Thanks. If we run into Abyss Bane, I'll let you handle it.
Leave the front to me. I'll keep you all safe.
Oh god, there's actually fog here. What? Why does it go around like that? Okay, I think I know where everything
Here
is.
we go. I'm gonna use this power to.
Oh wait, I can't attack anything?
Access key charged.
Oh my god. There's literally no dodge. What the heck?
The battle's over. Don't worry, everyone's okay.
There's puzzles like that in this game? Be careful, Ver. That is all I managed to get out of my mouth before my field of vision becomes a complete wipeout, or whiteout. There's a slight rumble at my feet, and I worry one false step might plunge me into an abyss. You got lost at this stage? I just went straight. All I see are vague shapes in the fog, which shift at and change ever so often. And they're soft, strange noises every now and then. I keep myself calm, draw my gun, and try to reach Ver on her comm. Just as I thought. No signal. I wonder how everyone's doing. When Zheng's disappeared, Ver and Lin Yu are together. It seems Ling Guang and Jin Bing have gone in the same direction too. But maybe I should worry about myself. The others are all modifiers after all. There's a shadow lurking in the mist. I take a deep breath. I know what it is. The Visbangs just keep flocking to me, don't they? Very well. I'll give you the fight of your life then. I quickly brace myself, switch my gun to a hot particle beam mode, which seems to work better on Vizbanes. Then find cover behind a tree close by. The noises and the fog subside. Predator is getting ready to strike. Bring it on. I instinctively roll to the side just before the Vizbane smashes into the tree trunk and breaks it in two. Then start running while firing at its head. Seems like all my training has paid off. The Vizbane is swiftly taken out with a hot particle beam from my gun. But that's just the first one. An antler slashes my arm, creating a deep gash. A warm splurt of blood issues forth, and soon my sleeve is soaked. It's too fast, I can't get away. There's no time to check the wound. I crouch to dodge, just swiping. Okay. Yeah, you're being attacked. I'm gonna have to like skip some of this if I want to finish it. My gun needs another 5 seconds to charge. Boom. A great flash lightens a part of the fog, turning it into a blazing fireball. I can feel a searing heat grow around me, and I instinctively dodge. I can hear Vizbanes in every direction. There's at least 10 of them. I'm done for. I grip my teeth and make a stiller spot in the fog. I have to find the others. Even though I've undergone physical and battle training meant for modifiers, I'm still human after all. Dealing with Vizbanes all by myself is still a stretch for me. I'm gonna skip some of the fluff. A great wind slams into me, sending me flying, and I crash to the ground on my back. I get to my feet with my hand to my head, then quickly shift into a firing posture with my right hand up towards the enemy. He lost his gun. He sees his gun on the ground. Even without my weapon, I feel zero fear while facing the Vizbanes. Why am I so calm? Fancy meeting you here.
Fancy meeting you here.
I definitely wasn't expecting someone in the fog to echo my bit of irony. I look quizzically at the Vizbane in front of me, but it's also turned around. Oh, it's
Hey,
Mengzheng, yeah.
you still alive?
There's a man standing there, tall and imposing. He raises his hand, and with a musical hum, the sword freezes in itself and flies back into his hand. Mengzheng? Oh, now I'm using my own characters? This is the part where I search YouTube? You were searching YouTube for some of this? I'm on my knees at this point. Mengzheng strides into view like a man on a leisurely stroll. He cheerfully walks over to me and helps me up.
Looks like I got here just in time.
Thanks.
Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't have watched you die, would I?
You hurt?
I nod and pull up my sleeve to reveal the wound, which has more or less healed by now. There's zero trace of Bane energy left. Mengzheng lifts my arm and studies it with some puzzlement. After all, there's a great amount of blood on my sleeve, but what remains of my wound is minuscule.
That's a lot of blood for such a small wound.
Long story, my body heals
That
fast.
looks like a gash to me.
Don't tell me that was from a Vizbane. I don't remember. I couldn't see it in the fog and was busy trying to stay alive. Hey, enough with the chip chat. There's more of those Vizbanes.
Vizbanes? Where?
I raised my arm to point at one, but stopped mid-motion. The Vizbanes that were after me have all disappeared now. Things are getting even more fishier.
Relax.
I may be a third-rate swordsman, but I'm still capable of dealing with those critters. If we run into more Vizbanes, I'll handle them. Mengzheng reaches into his sleeve and takes out a little square box. He gives the box a shake and it transforms into something that looks like an electromagnetic rifle. Oh, he got blickies? What? He shoves the weapon into my hand. It doesn't feel heavy at all. In fact, with its seemingly simple mechanical structure, it almost looks like a toy. You're gonna call him Mahjong? Oh my god.
Remember I said that I have a secret weapon against the encroachers? This is it. And this gun is called... Delusion Buster.
I thought he wasn't gonna say it.
Myself.
You can have it for the time
One
being.
shot to make a real hole in the Vis vein. And 2 will finish it off entirely. Hey! Be careful there.
Don't you point it at me, and not at the plants either. Make sure you have the Visbane in your sight before firing. I wrap my finger around the trigger and slowly squeeze it. A thin line quickly lights up inside a barrel, generating an energy I'm all too familiar with. Is this divine power?
A poor imitation of the real thing. This thing isn't cheap, by the way.
The materials used are hard to come by. It's the only one I made, so be careful with it. Why didn't you tell us you have something so powerful?
Precisely because it's so powerful that I can't mention it.
Come on, you must have noticed it by now.
Someone's been watching us.
His young smile slowly wanes, and he siddles. What does that even fucking mean? To move to the side, to move in stealthy or a furtive manner. To move one side forward. Okay. Signals to me.
That path I chose? Totally random.
Even I couldn't react in time when that warp device was triggered.
Besides, it's too much of a coincidence that we got separated by it.
Are you saying that someone's controlling the devices on this mountain?
Maybe not controlling, but they definitely know how to use them. The technical knowledge aside, if such a person really does exist, they know our movements very well.
Who knows? They could even be watching us now.
In the worst case, please tell me you're not the sort of friend who would shoot me in the back.
I gaze steadily at him and his sword. My body tenses up muscle by muscle as I brace myself for trouble. We stare at each other like this for 5 seconds or so, and then Jingu bursts out laughing, cocks his head to one side and raises his hand in a mock surrender.
Okay, I was just joking.
I mean, you just came from Ironsoft. There's no way you would have planned all this so quickly.
Whoever plotted against so many modifiers at once must be pretty skilled themselves.
Who knows? They may even be stronger than me, like Jin Bing.
Please, forgive me for being so suspicious.
As you know, the encroacher type can attach itself to a human body, so I couldn't help myself. Always walking the tightrope there with your jokes, you.
Can't help it.
Aren't too many honest folk around? I happen to be the distrustful type.
To find out how a person truly thinks, you have to push them to the very edge.
Sounds mean, but it sure beats being wrong about someone and paying the price about it, or for it. Jung pushes the Delusion Buster over to me, pats me on the shoulder.
Remember, be careful with this gun, especially around your friends.
Even modifiers can take a nasty hit from it. There's no way I'd use a weapon on my friends. Do you know where the others are? We have to get everyone together fast if someone really got their eyes on us. It's not hard to deal with Shu's devices, but there's no rush to find everyone perhaps. What do you mean?
I've been thinking.
These warp devices, though annoying, aren't that dangerous. Whoever did this doesn't mean to kill
Out
us.
here in the wild, the heterocore is the only thing they could be seeking.
They're probably trying to buy themselves some time.
So, our best course of action is to head up the mountain first.
Then come back for the others. What you're saying makes sense,
Are
but
you worried about that young lady you came with? Come on, she'll be fine.
she looks tough enough to
We
me.
wasted enough time. And like I said, if we run into more Visbanes, I'll deal with them. We can discuss the rest along the way.
Oh, that's why it just has me playing, because they don't have him in the game yet.
Show has begun. Hello. It's like you who know how to behave. Weakling.
If you're looking for quick destruction.
Completely worthless. Cut it off, kids like you who know how to behave. Surrender your body and your soul. Give them their liberation. Welcome the first rays of the
I'm looking at Hades.
The end was doomed long ago, as expected.
Hades skin costed 2013 stars. Yeah, it did. I got it right away. I didn't even think twice.
This is a tough one. Linyu, move!
yanks a stunned Linyu aside and shields her with her body as the Vizbane barely misses the two of them. A thick poisonous gas emanates from the Vizbane's body, forcing them to retreat.
Is there a Vizbane here? Linyu, do you still have that mini bomb you used against the AGI mechas? Huh? Oh. The mini bomb? No, I don't think so. Look out!
The force transmitted through the shield is massive, so much so that it's hurting Ver's left arm. She cuts off a branch with her sword and takes Linyu aside.
That was close. Let's take cover over there, Bear.
Ver's in the direction looks in the direction Linyu is pointing. All she sees is a rather explosive slope.
I don't see any cover there. There's an optical camouflage generator there. Just follow me.
Ver follows Linyu rather skeptically to the slope, where Linyu activates something with the help of her device.
It really can't see us? Nah, we were just lucky. Let's go.
You have to get to the peak.
Right. But what about the others?
What if Admin runs into a
They
Vizbane
worry
too?
much.
I guess they're fine, and looking for us
What
too.
if there's really someone behind all this? What if they're after the Hether Core too?
To keep us from saving Miss Gungchun.
But why would anyone want to do that? Okay, maybe not a human, but what about a Vizbane? I once encountered a cognizant Vizbane.
They're real cunning and can think like humans. One of them could be behind all this.
Cognizant Vizbane? Let's just hope it's not that.
We should get up there and get to the Hether Core first, Linyu. The unfamiliar name seems to have puzzled Linyu, and her face takes on an odd expression when Ver proposes they move along, a little confused yet also alert. Ver doesn't seem to have noticed this. Instead, she continues speaking to Linyu with utmost determination.
Let's get to the Hether Core first.
Wait. Linyu is about to say something when her expression suddenly changes. She pulls Ver behind a tree to hide.
What is it? Something's coming. Something quick.
The two peek out from behind the tree. They don't see any Vizbanes, just a fire red figure shooting up the hillside.
Miss Lingguan? Wait! Miss Lingguan! Is that you?
Lingy, there? What are you girls doing behind the tree?
We, thought you were a Vizbane.
Is it just the two of you?
Resming Jung and Chaotic.
I haven't seen them.
Linyu looks about. There's no sign of anyone else but Ling Wang. Hang on. You and Jingbeng were together.
Where is he?
Alright. Oh man. There's so much. I think I'm gonna stop there. Damn, everyone's looking sus. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there because I'm getting like tired as I'm reading this. But oh yeah, we're not even 50% in. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. We're going to continue this. Maybe I'll do a little bit of this tomorrow. But thank you guys for coming through and watching the stream. Yeah, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or, yeah, tomorrow, or, wow, actually, I'll see you guys in a few hours. Because there's the Grand Blue Fantasy stream happening in a few hours. So, I'll be streaming that. If you want to come through, it'll be on this channel. So, make sure you come through and vibe with me, man. Vibe with me. Love you guys. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to get some sleep before this happens because it's going to be a long day tomorrow with Grand Blue Fantasy and then Archetypes Infield. Yeah. We got some shit. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay chaotic. Love you guys. Peace out.